Hello, in today's video we are going to talk about how to manifest fast. This has been a topic that is coming up in pretty much in every session that I have with clients. It's also coming up in different workshops. Everybody wants to know this one way to manifest certain things in their lives. So stay tuned, because in this video I will show you the science of manifesting and show you how to attract everything that you want in your life. My name is Daria. Welcome to my online meditation school where I teach you how to live happier and more purposeful lives. If you like this video, give me a like and don't forget to subscribe to my channel to receive more information from me every Wednesday. It may change your life. I also link my Patreon page where you can go and support the channel. So now, without hesitation, let's go into the video. Theme that is coming up in my sessions very often from pretty much every client is manifestation of something into the lives of the clients. In the majority of cases, I would say this is probably some sort of financial abundance or financial freedom. And it's very important to talk about it, because people really want to know the recipe, how to bring something into their lives. And in this video I'm going to give you 3 ways to start manifesting things very fast into your life. But before I do it, let me give you a brief introduction and brief description of what manifesting actually is. So things are the language of the brain and feelings are the language of the body, and how you think and how you feel creates certain states of consciousness that you have at this particular moment. And within this state, you are becoming a magnet to things and people and feelings that will resonate with what you already think and feel. So in other words, if you are feeling let down, probably you're going to attract more things, people and situations that are going to let you down even more. If you are feeling energized, it's the same thing. If you're feeling love, you're going to attract more people that show you love and reconfirm that feeling of love. So actually, if you look around you, everything that you have and everybody that is in your life in this particular moment of time is exactly the reflection of how you think and how you feel. And what's happening with us is that our feelings and our thoughts are the result of a long-term process where you think and feel certain things for a long time, because we are thinking 60 to 70,000 thoughts every day, and 95%, I think, something above 90% are the same thoughts that we were thinking yesterday. So pretty much we are reconfirming of who we are on a daily basis by thinking the same thoughts. So if you are doing this, those thoughts are producing the same emotions, and those emotions create the magnetic field around our body and our hearts, and we are just attracting more things and people and situations into our lives that are reconfirming those thoughts. So now what is very important to understand is that you are manifesting every single time, all the time. And it's very easy to see things based on relationships in our lives. Very often I have those clients coming to the session who are replicating the same relationship pattern over and over and over again. And they really want to change it. They don't want to have the same, let's say, narcissistic person in their life. But again and again they would manifest the same type of person coming into their lives and making them feel in the same way. At some point in our growth, we would be thinking, okay, I want to break this pattern, or I want to break this pattern with relationships. I want to break this pattern with money situation. I am fed up with this. Obviously, in the extreme case scenario, we could talk about health issues, because everybody would argue, how can you say that my health condition is the result of my thoughts? Of course I want to be a healthy individual. Yes, but in my other video, I specifically talk about health issues. And apart from genetical predestination for us to have certain diseases, there is a huge element, if not all, but even if you argue that not all, there is a huge element of psychosomatic reason for the illness to be there. So everything that we have in our lives, the pillars of our lives, which is relationships, money, health, this is the result of our emotions that are feeling on a daily basis, usually for decades. And then there comes a moment, and you're probably in this moment right now because you click on that video and you think, okay, I want to change that. I don't want to be this person who, for example, cannot afford anything anymore. I want to change my situation. I want to be abundant. I want to be rewarded for the value I'm bringing to the world. Or I don't want to replicate the same relationship pattern. I want to change it. It's time. It's been too long for too long. So you consciously understand that you want to change something and you want to attract different people, different job, different circumstances into your life so that you can finally change the way you are. And now what happens? Resistance comes. Why? Because you have no proof in this current reality that you can do differently. Your reality shows you that your proven facts at the moment, because you live in the past, the current reality that you are living in at the moment is the result of the thoughts that you had in the past. So practically speaking, this current moment already belongs to the past, is the projection which you've come up in your past. Now, if you want to change the reality, you have to start thinking different thoughts and feel different feelings. And for that reason, you have to overcome the resistance that is going to come to you, which is based on the simple fact that, for example, you want to manifest this beautiful house in your life, but you've got no clear evidence that things are going to change. You've never lived in such a beautiful house, and your current banking account, for example, shows you that this is not possible for you to create it. Now, what you want to do is actually overcome this resistance. And in this video, I'm going to tell you how to do it in the 3 ways that are going to be able to be implemented already today by you, so that you are just releasing the resistance, because the resistance is blocking you from having what you want in the future. Way number 1. Breathe and meditate. Of course, you are probably not very surprised to hear this one from me, but I cannot stress enough how disconnecting from the reality and going inside of you and really tapping into your heart is the best possible way to detach yourself from the current reality. And why do you want to do it in this specific context? Well, it is very simple. As I said, your resistance with being able to feel how your future self is going to feel emotionally about this future event that is going to happen in your life, being receiving a huge sum of money, being this wonderful relationship, being a new job, whatever you think. The problem that you have here is that your reality is showing you otherwise. So when you go within, you are really able to detach from the reality around. Below, I'm going to link down the breathing exercise I showed you in my other video that you can as well use it for that purpose. You could ask me, how long should I exercise? Again, I base it on the teachings of Dr. Joe Dispenza. His meditations are usually 45 minutes long or even more. So the longer you can spend disconnecting yourself from the current reality, it's kind of the better. But again, I'm being pragmatic about it, and I know that everybody has life. And again, progress over perfection. So it's going to be better for you if you can really tap into that state of relaxation and go inside of yourself to feel the present moment. For as little as you can, so start small. So even 10-15 minutes a day will do for the start. And this will already bring you the relief from yourself, because what we want to achieve, we want to disconnect you from yourself. Number 2, go and spend some time in the nature or with animals. They are beautiful beings that have incredible possibility of tapping into the golden spot of the present moment. You really want to be able to go outside, stop using the technology which is only drawing your attention to fear of missing out, envy of jealousy of other people's lives, of seeing how other people are having these amazing lives, of tapping into the external factors that are creating your internal state of being. By going into the nature, you can get the feeling that the nature actually is self-creating and that the universe and nature have your back. So just by the laws of nature, you will be able to create anything that you want in your life, because those trees, those mountains, those rivers that you are able to observe, they have not been created by anybody's power. It is only by the laws of nature that things are happening in your life. And you need to be able to tap into the flow. So this will give you a broader perspective, and this will also allow you to disconnect from the distractions that current social media and TV and all the devices of that kind bring to your life. So what you want to do is understand the power, understand the flow, and feel it with your body. And understand that you are part of this nature and part of the flow. And number 3 is finding joy in doing something that you love, without obviously judging yourself that what you love doing may seem silly to somebody or may seem whatever you like doing. If you like painting, great. If you're not a great painter, great. If you like singing, amazing. And if you are not a great singer, that's amazing as well. We need to remember that birds sing because they are birds, not because they are singers. So whatever makes you happy, whatever gives you joy. Obviously, if you are a sporty person, that comes even with additional kick from just your biochemistry, because there you will have the endorphins triggered and dopamine, and that is going to give you additional chemical boost into your brain to really support your feeling good moment, as probably every runner knows that after the run you feel just amazing and very calm. So I would not emphasize enough, pick a thing, whatever you like doing, and just go into the childlike joy of it. And this will again bring you in the present moment and release this resistance. The body starts feeling the way it wants to feel when you want to get this manifested thing into your life. So again, that's all that I have for you today. I cannot emphasize enough how important it is to disconnect from your current reality if it does not offer you what you want to manifest into your life. And repeating, I want more of this, it's actually creating more distance between you and the thing that you want. So just tapping into the feeling like you have it already by removing the resistance coming from the facts of your current reality is going to be so helpful, and is going to bring you opportunity to attract this thing so much faster into your life that you should totally not skip on that opportunity and use those 3 things that I discussed in this video. This is all for today. I hope this was helpful and insightful. And until next Wednesday, blessings.